WrestleMania 35 is now right around the corner, and as the build continues, so does the speculation from the WWE Universe as to who will be competing and what matches, which creates plenty of rumors regarding the potential match card. And within this list, we will predict the entire card for this year's showcase of Immortals. For the sake of this list, we'll be not going into detail regarding the pre-show, but you can likely expect 2 battle royales and very likely incredibly entertaining Cruiserweight Championship match that should probably have made the main card. Instead, we shall be focusing fully on the main card and how WWE could be utilizing its top talents for the biggest show of the year.
We told you that we could feel the whole hell was gonna break loose here tonight.
Don't tell me! Mamma mia! Mamma mia! Are you kidding me?
Number 13. Women's Tag Team Championship match, Boss and Hug Connection vs Fire and Desire. There is no doubt that WWE will be looking to heavily feature the brand new Women's Tag Team Championships, and it would be smart if they kept it to a traditional tag team match between 2 teams, which is what the titles are designed for. It would be a major surprise to see Sasha Banks and Bayley drop the titles before WrestleMania, and they should walk away as champions, making the real question be who should they face. A well-established heel team is crucial in order to build a story, and 2 women who have developed incredibly and proven they are good enough for a big moment like this is Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville.
We're never all together. It's cool, huh?
What the? I didn't even know it was such a...
Oh, you just what?
Number 12. Raw Tag Team Championship match, The Revival vs DIY. WWE's tag team division has been incredibly weak for so long, but recently, WWE made the surprise decision to bring several top NXT talents to the main roster, and while they might not all feature on the WrestleMania card, using DIY could solve one big problem. WWE needs to create a genuine threat to the Revival and their tag team titles, and that is exactly what the 2 NXT superstars can do, creating what would be an amazing tag team match. Give them time to show what they can do on the biggest stage possible, and they'll attempt to steal the show, helping WWE start to build its tag team division once again. Number 11. Shane McMahon vs The Miz. Ever since Shane McMahon returned to the company, WWE has ensured that he'll be on the card for WrestleMania every single year, and this one will be no different, and the most obvious match up is for him to go against The Miz. Right now, WWE could realistically turn either man heel, and it would work, and while the match between them might not be the best in terms of technical ability, the 2 men would certainly put all on the line to make it a fun watch. Number 9. SmackDown Live Women's Championship match, Asuka vs Lacey Evans. Choosing this match is going to be a very difficult decision for WWE, as the company has booked itself into a corner when it comes to Asuka, as there's no real genuine threats on the blue brand to her title right now. However, it has been reported that the company is very high on Lacey Evans, with Vince McMahon being impressed by her work, and therefore seeing a big push for her would not be a surprise, with a relatively short match taking place simply to showcase Asuka as a champion. Number 8. Intercontinental Championship match, Finn Balor vs Drew McIntyre. The Intercontinental Championship is known as the workhorse title, and both Finn Balor and Drew McIntyre suit that ideology perfectly and could easily create a fantastic WrestleMania opening match. Drew McIntyre has been pushed heavily since joining the main roster, and because of that, WWE is sure to give him a major spot on the WrestleMania card. And with the 2 men having history on Raw, WWE could book a funny story here. Due to Drew's size and strength advantage, it would provide a perfect chance for WWE to have the Demon return, creating an incredible entrance that would go down in history, which would be followed by a top match. Number 7. Braun Strowman and Kevin Owens vs Baron Corbin and Bobby Lashley. While it does seem like a major waste to be putting Braun Strowman in another tag team match at WrestleMania 35, the fact that his momentum has seriously cooled off in recent months, and there isn't really a spot to feature him anymore. WWE has been building the storyline between him and Baron Corbin for a long time now, and the story really has been that nobody will back Strowman up due to the amount of chaos he has caused over the years. One man who is returning soon and cutting some serious babyface promos is Kevin Owens. If WWE is bringing him back before WrestleMania, then you can guarantee he'll be on the card, and this could be how that happens. Number 7. United States Championship ladder match, Mustafa Ali vs Samoa Joe vs Jeff Hardy vs Andrade vs Rey Mysterio vs R-Truth. it seems very unlikely that WWE will have R-Truth heading into WrestleMania as a United States champion, but he certainly could be involved in the championship match on the show as a way of thanking him for so many years with the company. Each year, WWE has a multi-man match, and right now, with the strength of SmackDown's roster, it seems like these are the men who could miss out on bigger singles bouts on the show, but could create an incredible ladder match for the title. Having ladder matches on WrestleMania cards is something that has happened plenty of times before, and with the wealth of talent in this rumored match, it could very well be the best ever. Number 6. SmackDown Tag Team Championship match, The Usos vs. The Bar vs. Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura. Much like the previous match, when it comes to WrestleMania, WWE has problems in cutting people out of the card, insisting that everyone should be on the show, and that is what's going to happen with the tag team titles. WWE has struggled to book exciting tag team feuds in recent WrestleManias, and this is going to be no different, with the company likely to throw the Usos, The Bar, and the new team of Rusev and Nakamura in together for a rushed tag team match. Just like last year, other teams such as Sanity and the Good Brothers could also find themselves involved, but that remains to be seen depending on their bookings in the next few weeks. Number 5. Randy Orton vs. AJ Styles. WWE has been holding this match back for a while now in terms of a main pay-per-view, and WrestleMania season is the perfect time to bring it out, giving them 20 minutes to put together a potential show-stealing match. Randy Orton has been taking out fan favorites ever since he brought back his heel gimmick, but one name he hasn't attempted to destroy is arguably the biggest babyface on SmackDown, AJ Styles. With Orton currently putting in some of the best work in recent years, if WWE could put together a fun storyline, there's no reason that a match between them wouldn't make a fantastic upper mid-card match at WrestleMania. Number 4. Kurt Angle vs. John Cena. While WrestleMania 35 is rumored not to have a match from The Undertaker, one name that WWE is not going to keep off the show is John Cena, who's still brought in for the big shows for the star power that he brings. Another legend that WWE has on its roster is Kurt Angle, and there's an obvious storyline to be told if the company wants between two of the all-time greats. WWE is pushing a retirement storyline for the WWE Hall of Famer at the moment, and who better to give him his last match than John Cena? The two men have so much history together that the story just writes itself. Let them have a fairly short match and put a good end to an incredible career. Number 3. WWE Championship match, Daniel Bryan vs. Kofi Kingston. WWE has stumbled upon this one without meaning to, but the company now has the chance to provide a WWE veteran with a major milestone moment while pleasing the fans all at the same time. Kofi Kingston has a surge of popularity right now, and the WWE Universe fully believes that he could be the next WWE champion, and the company would make a mistake not to capitalize and put what would be a fantastic match on the card, with Bryan having Rowan and possibly a returning Luke Harper in the corner against Kingston with New Day by his side. This could be the crowning moment that Kofi deserves after 11 years of tremendous service to the company. Number 2. Universal Championship match, Brock Lesnar vs. Seth Rollins. This is one of the two confirmed matches for WrestleMania 35, with Seth Rollins earning his way onto the WrestleMania card by defeating 29 other men in the 2019 Royal Rumble match, setting up what should be an excellent encounter with Brock Lesnar. There's speculation that this could be Brock's final WWE match, with a return to UFC seemingly on the horizon, and if it is, then WWE has chosen an excellent opponent who will certainly take Lesnar to his limits. Brock always works better with smaller talents, and anytime he and Rollins have met in the ring, they have had great chemistry. So this is one match that'll have wrestling fans excited if the build is good enough. Number 1. Raw Women's Championship match, Ronda Rousey vs. Charlotte Flair vs. Becky Lynch. While the second officially confirmed match is technically Charlotte Flair vs. Ronda Rousey for the Raw Women's Championship, there's no way that WWE is going to keep Becky Lynch out of the match, and therefore the heavily speculated triple threat match is the expected main event for this year's WrestleMania. Even though it might take a few more weeks for the match to work her way back into the match, WWE would be making a huge mistake to not have her be part of it, especially after winning the Royal Rumble match. This is the match that has the entire wrestling world talking, and therefore the women do deserve to headline the show, as nothing has more hype around it, and the historic first ever female WrestleMania main event is going to be a good one.